Hey guys, Taylor Shabusiness got attention recently for her courtroom tactics, taking a far different tactic than fellow dissatisfied murder defendant Sarah Boone of letter writing fame. Taylor opted for a more immediate and direct expression of her frustration by attacking her attorney in court. Let's watch it. Now, Taylor's method is an attention getter for sure, and it did result in her gaining a new attorney and a new T-Rex look at her latest courtroom appearance. But it's not novel. Defendants have been attacking people in court for probably as long as there have been courts. I mean, if you're at an airport, you shouldn't be surprised to see an airplane. And if you're in criminal courts to try violent people, you shouldn't be surprised to see a violent person. So let's take a look at some examples. Please keep in mind here, for triggering purposes, the only persons getting harmed in these videos are lawyers. All right, this gentleman came on trial for assaulting a woman in a particularly vile way. He's on for some pretrial appearance when the crazy look comes over him again, and he reaches out to his lawyer.
From his counsel, who I'll defer to in a moment, that they are now stipulating that Mr. T.
Well, that's not the kind of thing you do to create an esprit de corps in your defense team. And it kind of seemed to be random. That's not always the case. This next defendant was at the table for jury selection. He kept trying to get his attorney to pay attention to notes of questions he wanted asked, tapping him on the shoulder and passing papers to him. But it was explained to him that this is not the time for your side to ask questions. Nevertheless, he seemed to think the attorney was not working hard enough in the moment and decided to stop passing notes and start passing fists. Now, not every attacking defendant loses their cool during these pretrial and pre-verdict stages. Some give the attorneys more leeway. They're not micromanagers. They want them to handle the case the way that they know how to handle it. They're the experts, and they look to the final result to see if they appreciate the services rendered or not. For example, this next gentleman, post-verdict, calmly endured the DA calling him a ticking time bomb and a threat to anyone around him.
This individual is extremely violent, and he's a ticking time bomb and a threat to anyone who's around him.
After the judge gives him the sentence, he even asks the judge to explain it again. He repeats it back to the judge and makes sure he understands it.
How many years is that?
It's 8 to 20 plus a 1 to 3.
8 to 20 plus a 1 to 3?
Correct.
Unfortunately, after confirming that, he also confirmed the DA was exactly correct in characterizing him as a ticking time bomb and a danger to everyone around him when he went after the male DA.
Correct.
So you mean to tell me?
Now, can these handcuffed defendants do damage, though? Really? Yeah. Take a look at the result of this defendant's attack when he decided he did not like his appointed lawyer. That looks like a pretty bad day at work, doesn't it? A little worse than just getting the last little bit out of coffee at the break room. It's a bad day. So yeah, the handcuffs and restraints are there for a reason. And sometimes even that isn't enough. So Shabusiness attacking her lawyer, it's just a recent addition to a long tradition. And I think it's only fair to show other women came before her to break the glass cell ceiling for ultra-violent behavior in court. Let's take a look at a woman here who really didn't like being held in contempt.
Miss Hardwick,
No.
you will be held in contempt of this court if you become disruptive.
I don't care. I haven't done anything to this court. I haven't done anything to him.
She'll be arrested for contempt days for contempt of court. You go now.
That's right. She went straight at the source of her problem, the judge. But as you can see, the judge was ultra based and simply swept her hair back into place so she could call the next case. Now, attacking someone out of unhinged anger in court, it's not really part of a wise trial strategy. But then for most of these people, attacking someone out of unhinged anger is why they are in court in the first place. So they're just being true to themselves and speaking their truth. But the real sad fact is some people belong in jail or in an institution, and they don't miss a chance to prove it. Well, that's it for this episode of When Defendants Attack. Shabusiness Shenanigans Edition. Thanks. Bye.